What's up, Capricorn? And thank you guys so much for tuning in. So, guys, this is going to be your love reading for June. Okay, so let's see what's going on. Now, this is going to cover everyone. It'll be a general reading, but at the end, I will do separate advice for singles and couples so that you can see how everything is going to apply to you. Okay. Okay, what is going on with the sign of Capricorn? June 2018 for love. Sun, Moon, and Rising signs. What is going on for the sign of Capricorn? Alright, Cappies, let's see what's up. Okay, guys, so the energy that we have here is the Nine of Cups in the reverse. So something that's still sitting heavy on you, but a big burden and betrayal that I see that you guys may be getting over, or a harsh ending that you had. It's like there's something that you're waiting on in regards to a possible new start here, but definitely something that you guys had to move away from, that you just couldn't handle it anymore. So let's see what's going on. Now, the first card that we have for the past is the Six of Swords in the reverse, which is going to be having a hard time moving away from something. Okay, knowing that you have to, but really dragging your feet. Now we have the Chariot. So with moving away from this, you gain control of your life again. You're able to direct the way in which it goes. And, you know, for some of you, not only is it you gaining control again, but this could be you making a literal move. Okay, so maybe you had to physically move away from somebody. Maybe that's why it was so hard. Okay, but with the Ace of Swords, there's a new start that happened here. A new start where you cut out a lot of BS that just was not working for you. Okay, maybe secrets came out, or maybe you had clarity of what needed to be done and you're doing it. All right, so it puts you in a place with the Four of Cups where if there's love offers coming in, maybe you're just not excited about anything, you're not really taking anything. If there's an offer that someone may be waiting on from you, you're not giving it. It's kind of like that place where you're a bit bored. All right, with the Page of Swords, you guys have no problem speaking your mind, which is good because this is a very direct communicator. For some of you, maybe you were dealing with the Libra, Aquarius, or Gemini. But you have the Two of Cups here. So there is someone that I do feel you guys have a strong connection to. Okay, maybe someone from the past who tries to come in, something that would emotionally fulfill you if there was a new start here. But with the Page of Cups in the reverse, someone here is just not being sincere. And you guys know that it would really be a bad idea to go down that path, okay? You have the Fool card in the reverse, so you're going to hit nothing but potholes and road bumps if you go down that. There's going to be too many consequences, and you knew that in the past, all right? We have the Devil card here, so it definitely could have been a toxic situation. But you guys are aware of that. All right. And you have the Empress card, which is a card about new starts. Okay. So knowing that a new start would be very toxic and knowing that there's a fallout that needs to be happening. At minimum, this is going to be you guys arguing with someone. Okay. Just going through that back and forth. Now, in your present moment, we have the Knight of Wands as the first card. So it could be a Leo, Aries, or Sagittarius that some of you are dealing with. But just someone who's very passionate, a good talker. You know, they have that very lustful energy. And with the Three of Wands, I feel that there's someone that you may have turned your back on, or something that you turned your back on that you're not fully over. Maybe it was an argument from the past, or just a person, you know, from the past. But with the Death card in the reverse and the Six of Cups in the reverse, there's something that you put in the past, but you're still emotionally working it out and dealing with it. All right, and we have the Ten of Pentacles in the reverse. So this huge loss of abundance, but you know that you have to choose the route of just being very strong, finding balance. And with the Page of Wands, again, it could be this fire energy, but I feel whoever it is that's coming in and that you're talking to right now, you're taking the approach of the Hanged Man, where it's like, you may have gone through pain in the past, but at this point, you know better than to overexert yourself or to get overly excited, prematurely with certain things. So I feel like you guys are just letting things play out, just going with the flow, just allowing life to give you what it needs to give you. All right. And we have the Nine of Wands. So you guys are being super resilient. Okay. You're really standing your ground. Yeah, maybe you've been lied to, maybe you've been battered up, maybe, and I hope it's not a physical battering up, but I mean, like, just within yourself. But yeah, you could have gone through so many trials and tribulations, but you're still here, you're still standing, you still made it to this day. Okay, why is this Nine of Wands here? We have the Emperor. Someone who is very wise, someone who knows what direction they have to go in, and it's because of all their life experiences when it comes to love. For some of you, maybe it's a Virgo or an Aries that you're dealing with. All right, and with the Seven of Pentacles, you guys are being patient, you're being resilient, you're being patient. There's someone that you're talking to, but there could be an interference that's trying to come in from the past, or maybe you guys are just so stuck and thinking on the past, okay? And we have the Five of Wands as the next card for the present moment. So the Five of Wands is arguing, pettiness, competition, just that uncomfortable tension in a situation. But it's usually in a situation that involves 3 or more people. And when I say 3, it doesn't necessarily have to be a third party or cheating. Maybe someone that is just kind of in someone's ear, and it's influencing the way either you or the person that you're interested is functioning. Okay. Three of Swords in reverse. This could be an inner battle as well, where you're conflicted with what you're not fully over. Whether it's a person or maybe a harsh argument or something that you found out in the past. And it's like you're trying to move forward, you're trying to build, you're trying to expand, but your mind keeps going back to that. And that's really an earth sign thing where, we can forgive a person, we can try our best to get through it, but when we put our heads down at night, it's something that just haunts us in our head. It's something that we keep on replay. And it's like, oh, I can't bring it up. I said I was over it, but it's still, it's still a feeling in your chest. And you have the King of Swords in the reverse. So either you guys are really, really guarded right now and in a place where you're so afraid of getting hurt that you're not going to let someone get too close, or you can be really torn up about a very difficult and abusive past that you may have gone through. And with abuse, it doesn't have to be physical, but just mentally, emotionally, anything that had you off your guard. There's still this sense of emotional instability in regards to what you had to give up on. Okay? But you're in a place that there's something coming into your life that's going to get you through this battle. Now, moving forward into the future, the first card that we have is the Five of Swords in the reverse. Avoiding conflict at all costs. Not wanting to fight, not having the strength to argue. And with the Six of Pentacles, this sense of balance. Wanting that equal give and take. Not wanting to do more for a person than, what they would do for you. Knight of Pentacles. Being smart, being methodical, taking your time. And, guys, it doesn't matter whether you're in a relationship or getting into a relationship or just trying to get through something hard and learning or relearning to love yourself again. Okay? But when you take this slow and steady approach, it's the best thing, and it helps us to avoid so many problems. At the end of the day, we're human, and we're always going to deal with, unexpected pop-ups. But when you take things slow, you really minimize the chance of running into things that you wouldn't want to deal with. So that's kind of the approach you're taking. Like, okay, we can talk and stuff, but I'm going to wait a little while to see who it is that you truly are as a person. Okay? Four of Swords. And that's exactly where you are. Now, with the Four of Swords, this is someone, in this deck, which is a Dilemma Tarot if anyone's interested, but this is someone who's really in meditation. You've been through so much and you're kind of at a standstill in regards to how you want to move forward. So you guys are moving forward slowly, but it's with logic. It's not just following your heart. And for those of you who have seen like the Rider-Waite deck, with the Four of Swords, it's usually depicted as a knight who is laying in a coffin. And the history behind that is that, you know, back in the day when knights used to go into battle, they would practice this ceremony anytime they'd come back from battle, where they would sit in this coffin. And it's kind of like, you know, I could have been here. I could have died in that battle. And now that I'm alive, and now that I'm whole, and now that I'm able to move on in life and live life, what do I want to do? Where do I want to go? Who do I want to see? And it's very powerful. It's someone who faced death. It's someone who faced, you know, a lot of turmoil, a lot of hecticness, but they got out, and now they want to have a very significant future. So they're truly thinking about how they want to move forward. So I feel like whatever it is that you guys went through in regards to love, even if it was bad, it put you in a place where you think, okay, where you look at things empirically, where you guys are just trying to do what's going to be best for you, and not just hoping for the best, but honestly thinking about things and using your gut and your intellect to get you there. Why is this Four of Swords here? You have the High Priestess in the reverse. And we have the Page of Cups in the reverse. Okay. So while you guys are in this place, I feel like there's something that is throwing you off. You asking yourself if something in your life is as genuine as it seems. Okay. And the thing is that it is. It is genuine. But again, with the High Priestess in the reverse, yes, this could be somebody that is turning a blind eye to an issue. But in this case, I feel that it's someone that is disconnected to their higher self, that is having problem listening to their higher self, listening to that beautiful voice inside of you that is telling you this is okay. You can move forward with this. So I feel like there's just a sense of doubt or insecurity that you're going through, but you're still getting past it. And I feel like you guys have something very good wanting to come into your life. I feel very positive and calm energy right now. All right, we have the King of Cups. So it could be a Pisces, Cancer, or Scorpio for some of you. All right, we have the King of Wands in the reverse. Let's see why these figures are here. And the Eight of Wands. Okay, so there's two things that you're looking at in your head. Because like I said, there's something that you may be having a hard time moving past, but you have two different energies here. And I feel that for a lot of you, it's going to be two completely different people. There's something that's happening. There's action that you're having with someone. But there's this sense of, you know, this is what I went through in the past. Someone that I couldn't trust, or, you know, something where somebody was running out of the relationship, seeing other people. And then you have something good where you know you can trust your emotions. So you're finally in a place where you're getting over a very tough betrayal. Maybe it's from the same person, maybe it's from a different person. But you're getting over a very harsh betrayal where secrets came out. And you're in a place where you can finally breathe, where you can finally see that light. Okay? And you have balance in the new beginning that's being offered to you. There's so much passion. There's so much fire here. There's so much light here. Okay? And I feel that this is something that's going to be good. But you've now come to a place where you're feeling, you know, more powerful just on an individual sense. So your biggest fear is, what if things go wrong? What if I go back to the past? So there's that sense of doubt. Okay, so definitely you just battling maybe your past experiences with what's being offered to you right now. For some of you, it could be with the same person. Maybe you're dealing with someone who wants to turn over a new leaf. Maybe you're the one that wants to turn over a new leaf. Or maybe you left something behind that now you're feeling like that's just the type of person that you attract. My best advice with that is look in the mirror and really ask yourself where you feel that you are. How do you feel about yourself? How is your life going? And if you met a person just like you, would you be happy with them? And if the answer is no, then adjust. Okay? All right, so singles, let's see what your advice is going to be for this month. Okay. So for singles, you guys could definitely be going through a hard time, but it's because you feel betrayed or going through a harsh betrayal or ending with something that I feel you really wanted to get off the ground in a positive way. Okay, but I feel there was some sort of ending, but it was something in your life that you knew it was forced. All right, so there's something where there could have been unexpected information that came out, or something that was literally blocking your blessings where there wasn't any sort of success or victory here. But you knew in your heart that that was something that was going to happen. You knew in your heart that whatever this is wasn't for you. Okay? So you guys have that strong intuition. So you have to listen to it. I feel so calm doing your reading, and it's because if you guys just quiet yourselves and you listen to that inner voice, you're going to know what you need to do. Okay? So just listen to that. With the High Priestess at your side, you know, whatever your gut is telling you is what's going on. All right. So Capricorn couples, let's see what's going on with you. Okay. So there's a situation here where you guys are in a place where you're thinking about what's my next move. I feel that you have a new beginning, either with your partner or someone new that you may just be getting into a relationship with, something recent for some of you. But you know that you're going towards something stable. If there is any sort of harsh endings or things that came out that caused a problem with you and your partner, or with, you know, the new person that you're with, you're in a place now that they're, you know, the person in your life, they're helping you to get through hard times. You're healing from hard times and you have a sense of clarity. But the problem is you guys have something really good in front of you, but there's unfinished business here. It's kind of like a ghost of your past is with you. So for some of you, maybe it's a Pisces, Cancer, or Scorpio that's very significant in your life, but something has to be closed out. You're holding on to something from the past that can't come with you on this new journey. All right. So for some of you, maybe there was a third party situation that you guys are dealing with from the past. But that has to completely be closed out before you can move forward. But I feel like you guys are going towards a calm, stable situation. Let me just clarify these cards. There's something that you guys know for a fact that you want. Okay. Okay. So for a lot of you, you have something amazing at your hands, okay? But there could be some unfinished business that you have with someone. Maybe you wanting to go back to an ex, or an ex reaching out to you. What are the cards saying? Dodge the bullet. You may have a temptation, but dodge the bullet. With the Tower card in the reverse, don't do it. And for a lot of you, I see your relationship getting more serious. So maybe, like I said, you recently have gotten into a relationship, or maybe some of you are getting engaged, or, you know, moving in together. But I feel for a lot of you, you're taking the shift to get more serious. So trust what you have, all right? And don't let your past take away the happiness that you're about to have in your future, okay? So just be patient. There could be something that you guys are over, you know, very emotional over, rather. But make the right call here, okay? Get over whatever it was that betrayed you in the past, whatever it was you had to give up on, whatever it was that made you unhappy, and work on building the new. All right? Even if you take time building it, that's okay. But build it. I see very good things. I have a very good feeling about Capricorns this month, okay? I love you guys so much. If you want your own personal reading, all of my information is in the description. All right, so hopefully I will see some of you guys soon with personal readings.